What's good, everyone? Today we're gonna go over on what has happened over the weekend. Um, as you can see, there is like some thing called the Phoenix Rising. So I'm assuming some like LATAM thing that they're doing for the LATAM teams. And Pittsburgh Knights came in first, Noble second, and Elevate third. So I guess it's really showing that the Pittsburgh Knights team change is really paying off for them, which is a surprising team change. Picking up a player that hasn't played in like 6 months to a year. I don't know the exact date, but it's really working for them. So it's good to see for that. Former caster in Gears and you know tournament organizer. Sometimes he makes tournaments happen. Back in the day with Guy Blaze, please build the next Gears off of 1 and UE. So what he's saying is, in the past, we've built the game off of Gears 3, and people will deny that, but it's facts. And it's just all facts. I don't know what to say. From everyone that I've heard, I went over there and tried to help make the game better, but the developers did not listen. They made it off of Gears 3. I'm gonna read some of the people what they had to say. Coach, former champion coach, Fatal Strike. If there's one thing that could get me on an airplane to help save Gears franchise, it'd be an offer to help Microsoft build what Gears UE should have been. That game would have been the best foundation for future Gears titles, which I agree. Crash says, just a few updates and weapon balances from being perfect. 100%. So crazy how true that is. Then just features to enhance the game like theater, forge, etc. would have been a masterpiece. I'm gonna like that. Now you sure? Oh, you sure that ain't Golden Boy? That guy would bench press Golden Boy. So some funny things. When do you believe next Gears game will drop? I don't know. I don't know anything. A lot of people saying a while or a couple years. I'm hoping they just do a surprise drop at some point. I'm hoping we get an update about it. I hear rumors that they're all over the place. Hopefully, not more than a year. I'm gonna tell them it's probably going to be more than a year. Because there is a timeline, and it said in 2024. And honestly, I hope it's all the way then near to the end of 2024, because I want them to put as much time and effort into that game as possible. Because Gears 5 was a failure in my opinion, but in their eyes as a company, you know, they got some like golden reward or something. So I don't know. But for a longevity for a game like that, they need to step it up. But I just wanted to show you guys this. And in history, when the Coalition came in, which is unfair for them, they brought out Gears Ultimate Edition. And just remember this. Halo 5 came around the same time as UE, we'll say. A year later, Gears 4 came out. And then, I think like 2 years later or 3 years later, Gears 5 came out. And then a year later after that, then it was Halo Infinite. So I feel like that's just unfair and ridiculous. To force this game to be so shit. And, you know, it worked out for them for Halo, but Because that game is good, you better take your sweet ass time to make Gears good now. Because it went through hell to keep your, you know, your console afloat. Um, Another thing here, we have an announcement from Icy. He is retiring from Gears. It's time. I am officially retiring from professional Gears eSports. Over the years, I got to travel all over the world and compete doing what I love. Thank you for the support through all my highs and lows. I'm blessed to have achieved all that I have. So back in the day, I'm pretty sure this is so this is obviously Icy, which he was a lot skinnier back then. You have Fallout here, Dispensa, Toy Soldier, and I'm going to assume that's Phobias. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that was like when he first won. Was this with like a team like this in Gears 3? So that's fun to see. This was in UE. Um, just before Gears 4 was happening, they came in second place in the Hypefestation. Icy, Strangulate, Nasty, and Osby. And then obviously he joined, this like dynasty that was happening with Mental, Gil, and Summons. Then you have Ashes, Kenny, and then there he is. They beat Echo Fox. This was in season 2. And then here's Icy again with the Optic Hat. I also want to thank all my former teammates and orgs. You guys helped me push me to be the best I could be at all times. And that's something that I will take with me as I move on in life. As for my future, I'll be trying to pursue Halo, which is another player that's going to Halo, and he's not the last one. I'm going to be grinding and doing everything I can in order to create an opportunity for myself. I plan on streaming and doing all that good stuff soon. Thank you guys again for everything. Fatal Strike says, was an honor working with you, and I always enjoyed competing against you. You're one of the most reliable teammates I've ever had, and I'm glad. In the history books, our team finished first in the end of a LAN era. You'll forever be a legend to me, and I always appreciate you. Oh yes, that is true. These guys on Reciprocity, which was Powers, Kenny, Fatal Strike as the coach, Icy, Rushies, and Fran, they were the last ones to win on LAN. So, to me, they're the true champions. But it is what it is. Because it is what it is, and the other teams are winning under the circumstances. You gotta give them credit when credit is due. Gnomes hosted some like 2v2 thing on his stream, and Bronny and Bodies won first, and then Zysho and Greasebag won the second place. So that's pretty cool there. A new AM team, they got picked up by Prismo Instinct Esports. I'm pretty sure they made their own thing. So as you could see here, Bodies is the IGL, Vane's the coach, Zoom is the support, and then you got your Slayers and Sean and Triggers. So yeah, congratulations on them. Hopefully they're getting paid, or it's like honestly a waste of time being under an org nowadays, but it is what it is. Another big announcement here to kind of open up what is going on in the scene. We're just gonna read it here. Just wanted to let everyone know I'll be retiring from Gears Esports. Thank you for whoever has supported me while playing. We'll be switching to Halo. Don't know if I would come back to Gears. A lot of things that go on many don't know about. And I'll also say I've gotten the short end of the stick many times. So this is everyone just replying to his stuff. Learn a lot from you, bro. Good luck in Halo, my boy. So That's a big thing to know. So that means, one, there is a pro league spot that is now open. Sells, putting you in the retired section. Now the real question is, does this mean Lava went to United because he has history there? Does that mean Bronny going to, Rise? And another thing with this is, from my research, I, thanks to Halo Infinite, right? There is a thing where you could see people in custom games. You could click on their name and you could literally see who they're playing with. And I don't know if this is like the real precision or not, but it's a real question mark. Because in Halo, you have Icy and Kenny playing together with a former pro player and Llama's God, and Precision's in there. I don't know if it's a Halo Precision or the Precision in Gears, but if that is the Precision in Gears, what does that mean for him? Yeah, that's a real question mark. But that's their team in Halo. It's Icy. Um, it's Icy, Kenny, Llama's God, and there's a guy named Precision. So if it is the Precision here, then we could potentially see Bronny going on KCP, or he's a Rise. I don't know. And if Bronny is on KCP, then I'm like 50-50 on Inzam is going to be on Rise. I don't know who Rise is picking up. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It is very, very weird to me. Um, but it's pretty clear to me that all these LATAM teams, like these guys here, they're staying the same. Maybe it could be Yachty going there. Who knows? But this guy's a coach. He's done. But yeah, that's some big things right there. Very, very big things. F&I, you had Toxic Solar, Nash. Fuck, I don't know who the fuck their fourth was. It was Chavioso's, but it was someone else. But potentially we could see F&I take that final spot now that this team has disbanded due to other teams, players retiring and having to pick up players. This would honestly make the most sense to me in Lava going to this place. He brings veteran leadership, and he's good for that support role, kind of, or anchor role for a team. They have 3 Slayers, so it works out for them. For Rise, they need a Slayer, and the best one, in my opinion, was the Poach and taking powers. But if Unite is not selling, then Bronny's probably the best bet, due to the game like really dying. I don't know, but who knows? Maybe there's that young kid. He's like 15 or 16 years old. Get his gamer tag because he switched it, but he could potentially be on one of these teams. Could also see Reliant on one of those teams as well. But yeah, for the AM side of things, I think we have everything good so far. They're still trying out players. This is the roster I'll be coaching. I also brought in Blood Dated to help out. A new one here, Vocabs is, well, let me put that in here. Vocabs, as we were going to scrim them. He's on this team. And other things. if Red 9 were to compete, I'm pretty sure he would be playing with Hefe and two others. I don't know who the two others would be, but one thing I'm surprised about that's not happening, but maybe I guess they're just going to, is like a Gary, a Shock, Wave. Um, like this can be a team, like Krabbies, and like I don't know, this guy's been. You could put like a Jax in there, or a Duke, or a Crows. Like it's pretty amazing to me that this is like hasn't been a thing yet. Maybe they're just internal issues, but they definitely could make a team here and compete and be very good. But they just don't. So um, great players. I wonder if Domes maybe getting an opportunity. Maybe Domes is going to rise. Who knows? But that is it for me. Pretty insane to see. Uh, we'll find out who really is on KCP because I'll be coaching and we'll be scrimming against them. So if it is for sure, then I'll let you guys know a day or after. But it's pretty sad to see another legend go in Icy and retiring and moving to Halo. But that's what happens when you have a game that's not enjoyable. So hope you guys enjoy and